So I'm about to show you all my welding rig. This right here is my 1990 F350. This right here is my 1990 F350 dually crew cab with a 7.3 liter IDI motor and a ZF5 stick shift transmission. Not the most powerful, but it'll get the job done. Got two toolbox and a Lincoln Ranger 225 as my welding generator. Now here in the side toolbox is where I keep my hand tools and my grinders and drills. My grinder isn't in here at the moment, but I've got my wire wheels, my sanding pads, flap disc, a couple grinding wheels, one set of my welding gloves. I got some metal in here that I use for filler metal or extra metal, just if I need a short piece. Got the heater core out of my truck, and I got that chisel there that I use as a chipping hammer. I'll explain more on that in the future. Now for the front toolbox on this welding rig. I keep all my welding equipment, my TIG equipment, my extension cords, welding electrodes, all that kind of stuff up here. First up front, keep a whole bunch of my TIG collets and accessories and tail pieces. In this right here, I got my regular TIG cups, collets, and my gas lenses here that I keep. This is my just bulk pack. Now I've got them divided up to a set of just collets, cups, and tailstocks here, and just my gas lenses here. Then here I've got my welding electrodes. I got some 7018 5/32 here, some 6010s here, and some 7018s here. Now I keep my TIG equipment right here. I got my TIG torch scratch start set that I run off the engine drive. That goes, just keep it right here. Then I've got my Stinger lead with quick connect cable right here. My ground cable, keep it spooled up right here. Both those are 25-foot cables, and I've got a 50-foot that I splice into the Stinger lead of number 2 welding lead. Got a 100-foot Superflex drop cord, and I've got a 25-foot 3-way drop cord. Here is the argon hose. This is the fresh one that I just got for my TIG rig. Keep a set of Husky sockets in here. These are assorted and half of them are missing, but I just keep them in here because sometimes you find the one you need. Down here, this is my pipe threader. Got my 3 different dies. This is about the only sizes I use. Got my square for large framing square. Then over here, this is a Henrob cutting and welding torch. It's primarily a welding torch. It doesn't cut all that great. I'll be doing a review of this in a future video. Same with my TIG torch. Then just over here, I just keep some coolant, some brake fluid, some transmission fluid, some oil, for my truck and welder. Got a spare tow hitch down there and a pry bar there, and there's a bunch of just odds and ends down there. Now as for inside the cab, back seats is where I keep my chop saws and my other stuff like that. I keep my DeWalt chop saw, keep my Husky tool bag with another extension cord, a bunch of clamps, 90-degree clamp, big grinding wheel, long reach clamps, some files, and some different odds and ends I use for welding. I'll give a review of this thing later on, show you all what I keep in it. I keep my welding leathers, another set of welding gloves, a emergency radio, and a set of shop lights. And that's all I keep here in the back seat of the truck. That's about it for the welding rig. Up next, I'll be showing you different stuff that I keep in the, I showed in the review. And that's about it for the welding rig. Up next, my next post, I'm not sure if I'll be posting it Wednesday or Friday. That'll be the different, I'll be doing either a review of my welding bag in the back seat, of the TIG rig, of showing some of the different equipment I have, and that'll be my next video. Okay, I'll be posting it then.